Hello everyone, Toasted Baby here, and welcome to the ToastedCraft Fan Server. This is just a little video on what to expect and a couple of info-y things about the new server. First thing you will notice is you start out, everybody will spawn in this balloon. You start out with a diamond pick, diamond sword, diamond shovel, and diamond axe. Last time I let everybody keep their end chest. This time I'm giving everybody a set of diamond tools to start out with. But this is a one-time thing. If you lose them, that's it. You got to get your own again. So don't come crying to me when you die. First thing you'll notice is this lovely little entrance that we have here that says ToastedCraft, so you know exactly what server you're on. All you have to do is just get down there. You can either drop down just like this, notice you don't die, or you can do, if I could spell, /spawn, and then it takes you right here. This is where the spawn, so everybody has the /spawn command. This is where it's going to take you. What's that? Just a little square there. Anyway, so once you get down here, you just go ahead and run up here. And then gonna go through here, this giant entryway. And the reason this is such a long run is because I want to discourage people from just using /spawn to get for everything. So, you know, just stay in the world. Also, you will notice you do not lose hunger in spawn. So, good thing. So you will always regen health. No PvP again. Also, if you'll notice when you logged in, welcome Toasted Baby to the server. I have removed all of the essential player data, or user data. So congratulations, if you were in jail, then you're out of jail now. But if you fuck up again, you will get banned for all the, because I know that there are a couple people in jail and the mods never told me about them, so I couldn't ban them. So, you know, today's your lucky day, I guess. Also, some very important information about this server. Actually, hold on, let me just go ahead and, there we go. And then, alright, so a couple things that you will notice about this server. Actually, let's go ahead and make it. One, it is 1.8 accessible. So I am in 1.8. 1.8.1 pre-release 2 is out now. I'm sure there's going to be more. But it's not actually a 1.8 server. It is a hacked together spigot version of 1.7.10 that has some 1.8 features in it. Do the whole DMCA takedown notice thing. You can't actually get a 1.8 Bukkit server. So, so I try to put polished granite into my hotbar, turns to stone. Same thing with doors, just kind of disappear. Slime blocks, they disappear, so it's not actually 1.8, and that does leave some limitations on the server right now. One, you do not get any of the new blocks. There will not be any guardian farms, and no rabbits. So basically no 1.8 land generation features, actually 1.8 features at all, which means I have limited to the world to 10,000 by 10,000. So it's 5,000 blocks from spawn. There is a world border on it. Once the server updates to 1.8, that border will be removed. In the nether, it is 4,000 by 4,000, so 2,000 blocks from spawn in the nether. Once again, once the server updates to 1.8, that border will be removed and you can go anywhere you want. What else? Oh, okay. And then once you go through there, you're going to come down here. Oh, not land on that tree. And then you're going to come into here. This is where the rules are now. This is a building from the old spawn. Can you tell I copied that? And this from the old spawn. I like them. Didn't want to put them to waste. These are the new rules. 5 simple rules. Really not that difficult. If you want to know how to get banned, then go ahead and do any of these 8 things. That's a very good way to get banned. We don't have a warning system on the server, so if you break the rules, you're banned. I don't give second chances. Except for the people that were jailed and are now unjailed. That's just because Essentials, the UUID thing didn't really work. Server info. Using some new commands, you can push these buttons. So if you want some information on the Nether Hub and Nether Shops, let's go ahead and push this button. Let's say you want some information on teleportation and spawn. So you go ahead and do that. Current land restrictions. There's, again, information on why there are land restrictions currently. So if you are waiting for 1.8 features, you can go ahead and get your house set up on here, and then once 1.8 comes, you can go find a guardian farm, get some rabbits, get all the new blocks and stuff, all that good stuff. Core protect, blah, blah, blah. To the right, we have the end portal and the new jail for all of the Naughty Children and Twilight fans. This is where the end portal will be. As you can see, there is an end portal in there. It's right there. But, there we go. This will not be activated until someone activates one in a stronghold, so I'm not giving it away that easy quite yet. So once someone activates a portal in a stronghold and makes it to the end, this one will be active for all public access. If we go directly behind the rule board, there's nothing back there. We go behind here. This is my castle that I currently have no use for. It's being guarded by 2 dragons. If I do decide to do a multi-world setup on here, I might have some, like this might be the mini-game hub, so they'll take you mini-games, maybe some other people's servers if I decide to bungee cord them together. But right now that is sitting inactive. If we go back to the rule board, so you just go ahead, if you're confused about anything, use these buttons, it'll give you plenty of information. So we'll just do nether shops at the end, protection, teleportation, current land restrictions, core protect, blah, blah, blah. The left is where the most information is available. So if we go out here, we can go ahead and go around here and see that we have 2 gates. This one leads to the nether shops. This one leads to the nether hub. You notice that there is emerald blocks in here. I have creative gates, the plugin creative gates on the server, which means you can basically create a gate from anywhere in the world to anywhere else in another world. You do have to have 2 emerald blocks per portal, so it is quite expensive, but they are for sale, fortunately. I also have vanilla portals for people that don't want to do this. This is just so if you don't want to have like a 4,000 block long tunnel, you can just have one directly in the hub, or a portal in the hub leading directly to your house. But you can also link them from overworld to overworld. So that's very nice. A little bit more on that later. Over here, if we go to the spawn village, you'll notice that the first house we see is the teleportation hut. You walk in, you get a nice little message. Basically, this is 2 features to get you out of this big island, because this is a giant island that spawn is built on. Random TP, if you right-click this sign, it will teleport you anywhere in the world, within 5,000 blocks, of course. Once the server updates to 1.8, this will be, I will extend this to about 15,000 out. So, oh, and also, you'll notice some signs have some misspellings on them. That's because in 1.8 they fixed the whole spacing with letters. 1.7 they didn't. So since I'm writing them in 1.8, it says I can have it servers in 1.7.10. So it doesn't quite fit on there. Here, push the button to go to the mainland. This will just bring you to the mainland right behind where you spawned in the hot air balloon. So that's just a way to do. So you can either random teleport to the world to get started, or just go to the mainland. Go ahead and leave. You do get that message when you leave. Oh, actually, we'll go over here. This is the information hut. Actually, information center, but close enough. You walk in, you get some information. Welcome to the information center. Here you can learn how to use the protection system on the server by using the buttons downstairs, or head upstairs to learn all about creative gates. So, downstairs, this is how we do chest protection. I have Essentials Protect, which is carried over from the old server, and I have also added in a plugin called LWC. Don't know what it stands for, but it does do chest protection. So, all these buttons give you info on it. So, if you push this button, a public chest can be accessed by anyone, but can only be broken by the person who protected it. To make a public protection type, see public in chat, then left-click on the container you want to protect. So, right now, that means that anyone can access the chest. I place that down with my alternate account. So let's say I want to do this. Right now, it's public. Anybody can break it, blah, blah, blah. If I do see public, there we go. I break it. That is now my chest. So if you open it, it's locked by me. If anybody else tries to break it, they just get a message that says the magical spell, blah, blah, blah. You can't do it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now then once you break it, then it becomes unregistered. If you want a password protection chest, message like that, same thing. Put this down. See password penis. Block it. Alright, so now if I want to unlock it, then if I relog, every time you relog you have to enter in the password, but as long as you stay logged in during the session, you enter the password, you can access the chest. This is the best way, actually really the only way to do it, using LWC and have multiple people access your chest, because the adding in permissions for other people for a private chest does not work. I don't want to just say that it doesn't work, so you have to use a password to let other people into your chest, protected by LWC. So you just type in password. So if I were to open this chest or try to open the chest, it'll say this chest is password protected. Type the password, and then you can open up the chest. That's just how you do it. Private, same thing. A little information about private chests. They can't have items put in or pulled out of with hoppers. So if you don't want to have anything, this is the best way to protect your chest, because you don't have to have any stupid signs, but you can't use them in like a hopper system or whatever. Another thing here, blah, blah, blah. It's more information about hoppers. Essentials Protect. I'm sure you are all familiar with that if you use it on the old server. It's just a way, shows ways to protect your chest, ways to protect blocks. Make sure you use this protection system on your emerald blocks in your creative gate portals, as mentioned in the info. It is very, very helpful, because then people can't break your gate. Problem solved. These are all the different containers that can be protected by LWC. Essentials Protect can pretty much protect anything, but these are the ones that are limited to LWC. Creative Gates information is upstairs. It's very, very simple. You just need emerald blocks somewhere in the frame, so you can have them on the side, top and bottom, just like that. If you want to create a gate, you have to have a clock. Rename the clock in an anvil to whatever you want your network to be, as I mentioned in here, 1711 Awesome Gate. Make sure you make it very random so other people don't accidentally link up with your portal system. Yeah, so then once you do that, just right-click in the frame, then it will create this portal. If you want to have it link up to another portal, just rename the clock the same name as this network. Right-click on the other one, and it will now be linked up with them. So if you go through here, I'm now over here. If I go through this one, I'm now over here. So that's how it works. Also, a little thing to note, where you are standing when you right-click on the portal with the clock, that is where the exit will be. So if I were to right-click over here onto the portal frame, then you would exit right here from the portal. Another thing that you can use is, let's go ahead and get a magma cream. You can use a magma cream to unlock and lock it. So if we use a, where's blaze powder, blaze powder, blaze powder. There we go. Blaze powder can be used to get access or get information on a gate. So if you right-click on the portal itself with blaze powder, you can get information on the gate name and how many gates are in that network itself. If you created the portal and you don't want people knowing what your gate name is, right-click on it with a magma cream. So if I do this, see, so now only I can read the inscriptions now. Now anyone can read it. So if you right-click on it with a magma cream, only you can access information about this gate and no one else can. So that's a way to keep your thing secret. So now I can only I'm the only one that can get information about these gates. I'm going to leave it that way. So that's information about protection in Creative Gates. Again, if you have any confusion, all the buttons here give good information about what to do. And you get stuff right there. Also, emerald blocks are emerald is quite hard to come by if you don't have any villagers, even in a Extreme Hills biome. So I have created this shop, ToastedCraft Supply Shop. This serves two purposes. Downstairs, you will see that downstairs is used to buy nether shops. I'll go over that in a minute once we head to the nether, but you just put your book in there and payment, and then everything will be taken care of, as mentioned in the chat right there. Upstairs, we have Chet. Chet is the friendly neighborhood shopkeeper, ? He is the one that you can get diamond blocks from, or emerald blocks from. They are quite expensive, unfortunately. They cost two diamond blocks a piece. Sorry, that's just how it is. He doesn't work right now because of a bug with Create Villagers, or Custom Villagers in 1.7 itself. Once 1.8 comes, he will be the man to talk to. He has resistance 5, so you can't kill him no matter what. You can hit him as much as you want, but remember, with those little smoke clouds coming out, you're only hurting yourself because all villagers will give you bad trades then. But he will not die. He will eventually. The resistance will wear off in about 3.5 years. That's real life years. So just go ahead and wait for that, and then you can go ahead and kill him then. This is how you're going to buy emerald blocks. You have to have 2 diamond blocks in your inventory. So let's go ahead and grab some. There we go. Oh. And if we want to sell, you just right click on there, and then you sell 2 diamond blocks for $5. To buy an emerald block, just right click on the sign. Look, I have an emerald block now. These are the only things that have value on the server. So you can keep selling diamond blocks, but the only thing you can buy with it is an emerald block. So if I just keep doing that, then $5 has been added to my account. You can check the balance of your account anytime here, and just go ahead and buy all those. All right, I'm op. So if I do that, negative $40. But if I wasn't op, then right when you hit the limit, so right when your account balance hits 0, then it will say you do not have enough funds for this transaction. So just go. We good? Yeah, we're good. All right, so that's just a little thing. You can't go negative, but that's the way to get emerald blocks easy. It is expensive, but having creative gates is a bit higher tier than just regular vanilla ones. So we're going to go ahead and leave here and head over to the final house in Spawn, which is the Griefing Reporting Center. Again, when you walk in, you will be welcomed with a nice message about what this place, or what the purpose of this place is. Go ahead and do this. And this is all she wrote here. So this button If you push the button, you will get a book and quill. This is what you will use to either purchase another shop. You write what shop you want in here, sign it, and then put it in the chest along with your payment. But the main purpose is for grief reporting. If you have been griefed or wish to file a complaint against a mod, another player for harassing you, whatever it is, whatever it may be, you come here. You gotta push the buttons for more information on each one. Basically, you just write what was griefed, coordinate, or that you were griefed, coordinates of where the damage occurred, a description of what happened, and who Core Protect told you it was. So if I do Core Protect now, then of course Toasted Baby. So if I were to break this, then it says Toasted Baby removed planks, blah blah blah. Write down Toasted Baby removed that. Coordinates that are displayed right there, 192, 67, 72. And then you just sign it so I know who you are, and put the name of whoever did it, and then you just put it into this chest. Actually, there we go. Just go ahead and disable that. So you just put it into this chest. It goes down to a secret place, and then I will read it. Also, you cannot spam this button, as it says. Button will work once every minute. So once you push the button, you get one book. I'm going to push it again. Nope, nothing. So you can only get one book per minute. That's just to prevent people from spamming it. So that's just a little thing. So you can spam it as much as you want. I don't care. It doesn't do anything. You just won't get anything else out of it, or anything good out of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. This house currently serves no purpose that I can think of. Alright, anything else that I should go over? We went over the rules. Jail. Actually, we'll go ahead and take a look in jail. Spawn village, that's very, very helpful. Make sure you check out the spawn village. Oh, I need to head to the nether, of course. We'll do that to end off this video. It's going to be a long video, but hey, a lot of information, and I don't feel like editing it down, because I just made the introduction video. This is jail. You will be in jail down there. There's some parkour. It's impossible parkour. You can't actually make those jumps to get up here. And once you get up here, you can't actually get out. So congratulations on being in jail. But don't worry, you won't be there long. You're just going to be banned if you end up in there. So that's the new jail. Oh, right, we need to head to the nether. So, if I go ahead and go into nether over here. Nether shops hub. All right, nether right here. This is where the nether. This is the nether hub. Of course, it's from the old server. I just cleaned it up a bit, made it look a little bit better, and fixed some problems that we had with it. Of course, gold branch, rainbow branch. They have colored signs now. You still get the speed effect if you step on these pressure plates. Everybody gets that. A couple new things that have changed about this, though. One, of course, you can select anyone you want. There's, I think, what is it? 50 per branch. It's either 50 or 100 portals, or 50 or 100 doorways per branch. I can't remember. So it's either 200 or 400. So there's plenty of room for people to build. Now you can actually place signs above your thing. So if you want to just label it, then you can go ahead and just place a sign above it. Everybody can do this. So now it's not as difficult to find people's portals, because I know before you couldn't place a sign anywhere within here, but actually now if we do this, so this is of course the protected rainbow branch. If we were to build a sign there, then this is the rainbow branch sign, which means you can place signs above the doors, but you can't place them lower, can't place them higher, just above the doors. So yeah, just a little thing, a little bit of a change. As you saw in the overworld, there is another portal to the nether shops. The way to actually, before we do that, up here on the top floor, this was unused before, but now I'm going to put gates to public farms on the server. So if somebody were to build an iron farm, public witch farm, just gold farm, gates will be up here for easy access for everyone. If we go ahead and head downstairs, we can go ahead, or I keep shoehorning head into everything I say. Coal branch and the clay branch over here as before. This over here is the way to get to the new nether shops. We have stairway down. You can take your horse if you want to. This is the minecart elevator up. Minecart elevator down. Minecarts are not provided, so if you want to just keep them in your end chest, it's always helpful to have a minecart handy. And then this is the dropper if you want to just get down there quickly. Woo! Alright, and this leads us to the shops. There are 5, okay, that's 15, 36, 40? There's 40 shops. Haha, math. There are 40 shops to purchase on 3 different levels. This is level 1, 2, and 3. Level 1 and 3, the shop price is 20 diamonds to buy a shop. Level 2, shop price is 15 diamonds. The reason that level 2 is cheaper is because you are completely encased in bedrock. You have a 21 by 21 by whatever tall area it is to build. Do whatever you want with it, but you're completely encased. Bottom, you have no floors. You can go down as deep as you want. Top, you have no roof. You can go up as high as you want. That's why they are more expensive. If you wish to purchase a shop, as I mentioned before, grab a book from the Griefing Center or Griefing Reporting Center if you don't already have one. Write down the shop that you wish to purchase. So each one has its handy sign in front of it. This one is 3A, 3B, and then it goes all the way around. And then again down on level 2A all the way to 2N, 1A all the way to 1N. So you write down what shop you want to buy, sign the book, and then put it in the ToastedCraft Supply Shop Purchase Center or Purchase Chest, and then I will remove this glass and actually I'll go ahead and show you. So right now it's all protected, can't build in the nether shops, but this is not a region, so you can build here. So once the glass is gone, you can go ahead and build and do whatever you want with this nether shop. You can go ahead and put sign. I'll make a sign for it if you want, because this is a protected region. But yeah, go ahead and do that. That's really it. Also, portal here, this leads you back to spawn. So there you go. That's just a quick way to get back to spawn into the nether shops. If you're in the nether hub, just go ahead and use a dropper. It's faster. But, oh, it's raining. Anyway, that is, I think, everything. Oh, besides Core Protect. Of course, Core Protect, you know how to use it, /COI, and then just click on blocks that you want to see what happened to them. So if you come back, your house is all torn up, see who did it, report it, and I can roll back everything. Any action done by any player, I can roll back. So, yeah. Except for items being pulled out of chests with hoppers. That does not get logged in Core Protect, so make sure if you don't want anything pulled out of your chest, use LWC or protect it properly with signs. But other than that, I can undo anything that people do. So from the moment you log onto the server to the moment you get banned, every action you perform will get undone. So there's really no point in griefing, because it's not going to affect anybody, except for maybe 2 hours that it occurs. But yeah, that is really it for the ToastedCraft Fan Server. Again, if you have any questions on anything, push any of the buttons at spawn, or there's information in all the buildings out there. I will be on here, hopefully all weekend. Find me on Teamspeak if you want to chat with me. voice.toastedcraft.com or .net, either one works. And yeah, so remember, it's not 1.8 completely. You can't access 1.8. Once 1.8 comes out, restrictions will be gone, and you guys can fly free. Anyway, this has been Toasted Baby signing off with information for the new fan server. Alright guys, a couple things that I forgot to mention. One, the spawn protection only goes to about right here. So all this ocean is available to build on. I think it goes to the land a little bit. So if you want to build an iron farm that will be constantly loaded, you can go ahead and build it here. Another thing, the reason I chose this specific seed for the server is, one, you spawn in an ocean biome, which was perfect for me to build this giant island that we have here. 2, there is a quad witch hut about 2,500 blocks south of spawn. And go ahead and see where it is on the Dynamap, available at map.toastedcraft.com and or .net. Actually, it's just or. Don't do and. You won't get anything. There is a quad witch hut. This is intended to be a public witch farm for everyone. So I'm not going to build it. This is intended for the players to build, and once it is done, it will be a public farm. Anyone who decides to claim it for themselves, I'll just go ahead and move you and or ban you. So just keep that in mind. That's the only 2 things I forgot to say. Again, hope you enjoy the new fan server. Blah, blah, blah. Info on my channel page, description here, and hope to see you on.